We may be live. Well, I don't know about you, but I'm alive. Let's see. Hello, everybody. We had a crew in here early. Rachel. Rachel and April, you're killing me, ladies. You're just so fabulous. Yay. Hey, Care, would you get my Care Bear? I don't know where she went. Need my other glasses. So you guys were in here at 2:50. That's almost 3. That's about 3 hours and 10 minutes early. That's awesome. I love it. Teresa coming right in behind him. I love it. I love it. It's so funny. And then Larry wandered on in after that. And they had a nice little discussion. Apparently, Rachel was looking for somebody's iPhone today. That's always good. Don't they have that Find My iPhone feature where it barks at you and stuff? Larry had some rain come through. That is good. And then Joe wanders in to lead the pack to the promised land. And let's see, we spent from 9:15 to 12:30 looking for this iPhone. We did find it. Well, that's good. Maybe it was dead. Maybe it wasn't turned on. I don't know. Hey, Denise, good to see you. Hope work is going okay. I was just watching the Trump Putin what do you call it, summit thing, waiting for those guys to come on stage. And of course, they came on stage just a few minutes before we got rolling. So I'll have to watch it later because super interested if we can get this thing solved and quit killing people over there and work it out and have some fun instead of dying. That ain't no fun. Cindy's in the house. Hello, Cindy. She feels like she's late. Well, you're 3 hours after I think it was April that rolled in here first. Yep, April was rolled in first at 2:50. So yeah, you're late. You're late, Cindy. We're glad you're here though. Let's see. And of course, Joe assures her you definitely are not late. Hey, Joe. Just finished up serving dinner to hubby. Ooh, what was it? I know. Oh, yep, of course. Cindy asks what it was. And let's see. April says, hi, everyone that came in while I was helping hubby bring stuff in. He was just got home from work. Very nice. Working on the whip with the E-pen, says Rachel. I won. Haven't gone back now. I need to buy another blank to do an E-pen with threads. Yeah, you could do that too. Definitely works too. Let's see. Glad you asked. Chicken wings marinated in pickle juice. All right, you lost me at the pickle juice. Not a big dill fan, but sprinkled it up with garlic there and sprinkled with black pepper and paprika season. That could actually be pretty good. Because isn't pickle juice sort of vinegary? Yeah, it's sort of acidy. I know every time a jar of pickles fell on the floor in my Walmart on the concrete floors that were all polished and sealed, that it would literally burn a hole through the seal. And we'd have to fluff it up, clean it up real quick. Sourdough garlic bread, that sounds pretty good. Tater salad, sweet spicy baked beans. Man, Joe's living the big life down there, I'm telling you. And a homemade blue cheese coleslaw. I have never had blue cheese coleslaw, and I am intrigued. Hubby's on his second helping of most everything. Good for him. Rachel is getting hungry. It's all that iPhone looking, Rachel. All that iPhone looking. Oh, Larry's doing good today. That's good. Barbara's coming in the house here. Hello, Barbara Diamond Art. Hope you're doing well. Everybody's greeting her. And Linda Kendall's back in the house. Hello, Linda. Yeah, Barbara's excited, says Carrie. Hey, would you do me a favor? Get me my blue glasses on my desk. I got these on here. These are my distance glasses. I need my close-up glasses. Kevin's in the house. Lady Whistledowns. Everybody straighten up now. Lady Whistledowns here. Social observing butterfly, I guess we'll call her. Yes, but it was in a dumpster. Oh, my goodness. Well, at least they found it. Let's see. Teresa Raymer still in the house. Hey, Sandy. Got a new job, so not here so much. Well, that's okay, Sandy. We're just glad you're here. When you can be here. It's a general area that Find My gives. Oh, general area. Yeah. Find My iPhone. Always checking in to see what the ton is spending their Friday night. Where the ton, some of the ton is right here. Let's see. April loves pickle juice. Trisha Yearwood recipe. You really can't go wrong there because who doesn't love Trisha Yearwood and everything she cooks? Let's see. Thank you, ma'am. Appreciate that. I can see much clearer now. It's lovely. Let's see. Yeah, these are computer glasses.
You can see real big on the work.
No, I see real clear, not big, clear.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's what they have to give me.
What are we all wearing in this heat? Me? Nothing. All I have on is an apron tonight.
He does not.
Kevin's going to go back to Lego building beginning of something. September.
Brickheads.
Me too, Joe. Me too.
Can everybody hear me? As I just take the thing
If you
out.
turned your mic on, yes.
Is that on?
Yep, that's on.
Okay, that's on. Yay.
That's on.
Here I am. Hello, everyone.
I'll let her take over. I'll come over here and get my pad going.
I'll say hi to everyone.
I already did.
Oh, okay. Let me look. I got.
You can say hello, everyone. That will count.
I guess that I've been told.
What a smart aleck.
He's a smart butt.
Smart butt.
Yes. Barbara's blank. Barbara won the grand prize at Kicking with Kettner, a Jeremiah Kettner kit, Evening Light, which is archived and discontinued. And she also won this blank from Blanks by DPP, which is Nico Mart, which kind of goes with a lot of Jeremiah stuff. So this is Barbara's first leopard pen. I don't know if it's her first custom pen, but she's very excited. This is a real pretty one. Lady Whistledown. Did you decide on a canvas, Lady Whistledown, for the Great Escape, Christmas and Winter? Yay, Joe, almost finished a section on her Great Escape diamond. That's exciting. Hi, Stacey. Hi, Kevin in the house. Yeah, Rachel has hers. She's loving it. And she got her first e-pen as well on a prize. Hello, Rebecca. Oh boy. Joe's husband turned up the TV in the man dog room and she couldn't concentrate, so she didn't finish her section. He managed to wash his hearing aids while on vacation. Oh boy. Does he get replacements?
Let's see.
Get my new ones, Joe. It'll take a couple of weeks for them to be fixed. Oh boy. Maybe you can say, can I buy a pen? And he can't hear you, so I guess that's a yes. Okay. That's not funny. She never asked if she could buy a pen. Oh, I never asked if I could pay pen. Yeah, I'm with you there. I'm the one that buys the blank, so I just get what I see and I think everyone will like. I know what certain people like. So
Boom, on the money. Man, I'm getting good at this. Think I'll keep it up on the weekends.
yeah, it's never too late. If you don't finish it, you can just keep going for Christmas. But yes, we will have other events going on here. The Leopards will host, so it should be fun. That's okay. You can watch. I'm still doing it. I did 2 little ones that I happen to have. Kevin loves his new job. It's a Walmart neighborhood market, so it's more on the smaller scale side. It's only like 40,000 square feet versus 120,000 square feet. So it's just no general merchandise stuff, and everything's on a smaller scale. It's more of a grocery store with a little bit of like HBA stuff, health and beauty. Coming up for events. Well, next year we're doing Mrs. Butter D again. I'm not naming it yet because Black Friday we may get some Mrs. Butter D's. So I'm waiting to see what comes out at the end of the year. Then we'll start scheduling it at the end of the year, probably around Christmas. And it will still be in the same group. I'll just change the name of it. And then we are also doing a Jeremiah Kettner. That will be in the same location, just the name will be changed. Or we'll keep it Kicking with Kettner. Who knows? We'll vote. But I already have
Hello, Sarah.
sponsors for both these events already.
Hello, Stacy. I'm over talking Carrie because I can't hear her probably. What design do we do on these a lot?
Vases,
Vases? Yeah, I was just thinking that same thing.
regular vases.
Yep, just regular vases. That'll look pretty cool on this one.
That looks so good on this blank vases. Hello, Sarah Ann. Welcome in. Good to see you here. Yeah, I think Kicking with Kettner's good. Like Dakotathon has never changed every year. It's always Dakotathon. Just the theme is different. So that's kind of what we're going to do for that one. I don't know for Miss Butterby, but that's what I know of right now. Tim, have you tried out the GoPro? He can't hear me. Rebecca wants on the screen.
What's that?
Look at the screen.
Look at the screen. Have you tried out the GoPro? Yes, I've had GoPro for years.
Now she means the one on your shoulder, I think.
Oh, yes, I have tried it out. And right now I'm doing some tech support on it because it lost the Wi-Fi signal in the app. You have to use the GoPro app called Quik, Q-U-I-K. And for some reason, it lost the Wi-Fi signal and won't get it back, even though my phone is connected to the Wi-Fi. And I checked with John, the guy that makes the knives on Twitch, and he usually goes, oh, yeah, that happens a lot. And I'm like, oh, that figures, dang it. So, yeah, I'm trying to figure it out. That is for sure. Haven't had 2 seconds this week to get it and figure it out, but
Hi, Kim.
we'll get her
Welcome
done.
in.
I bought all the stuff. I got to get it done. You know, it'd be a waste of money
Glad
if I
you're
didn't.
here, Kim and Sarah. So Joe got the Dakota Mystery EP this last Wednesday. I was surprised that didn't sell out like gangbusters. I think it's still available. I thought everyone would jump on the horn on that, but apparently not. I think it's something, and maybe people aren't too sure on nature. Maybe they want more sea type things or Christmas type thing. Yeah, it was like a couple, I think. When I looked today, it's still there.
But yeah, on the GoPro issue, I had it. It was working. Carrie saw it. She loved it. And then 10 minutes later, it stopped working.
Crazy.
I'm like, oh, man, all that work. So I just got any more time.
Linda has some comment. Look on the screen and get in a second. Does it require a 2.4 gig network? So I had to get my internet provider to split my 2.4 out separate. That's interesting. I don't know. I'll let Tim respond to that. That's tech support. That's him. Hey, Lawrence. I didn't say hi to you yet. And Cindy, hello. I didn't get to say hello. We were thinking of doing a 24-hour live again. Is anyone interested in that? So there's a few people that stay up the whole time. Cindy, on both of them, we've done it twice. And Cindy has been there like she never left. So some people love to stay up in diamond paint. Stacy, I was there a long time. Joe was in and out. She left around bedtime and then came back early in the morning. So it was fun. Yeah, I'm thinking of doing it maybe. We were thinking of doing maybe Labor Day weekend. We're like 160 away from.
I was thinking about sleeping during that 24-hour live. What do you think, Care?
No.
No?
No. It'll be fun. Okay, we'll think about. Would you give some feedback here? I'll ask in the group, but 24-hour gala. That's what we call it.
Gala.
Oh, we'll call it a gala,
Gala.
when you whistle down.
24-hour ball.
Carrie can turn pens.
There you go.
No.
That's when I'll be sleeping.
No.
When Carrie's turning pens. I'll do all the shipping. She could turn the pens.
Oh, wow. I don't know. Tim may be in a business trip, and that's my birthday week, so I might be able to go. Southern California. Yes, I want warm weather and no wind. No. So anybody who's in Southern California, let me know. Might be able to hook up.
Isn't there something about apples in Southern California, a song or something?
I don't.
God didn't make little green apples. The Glenn Campbell song, isn't it?
Don't know.
Maybe that's the summertime. Maybe that's not Southern California.
We'll
do some Beach Boys
songs. When I was younger and my dad put Glenn Campbell on, I usually left. So.
Oh, man, Glenn was awesome.
I need a tray in these colors. Can you pick them out and I'll order a tray? Okay.
These colors right here.
Yeah.
One of them's Tiffy Blue, I think.
Yeah, Tiffy Blue. Maybe Mermaid Dust. I'll have to play around with it. I have one that I bought for myself.
I'll be in Oklahoma 9 through 12 and 13. Oh, man, I'm telling you, Joe.
She may be gone.
Right? That'll be awesome.
But That's a lot. I graduated in 78, so some of you probably weren't even born yet. I think most of the people here have, but
I'm thinking Joe graduated in 75. Check my math out quick.
math is hard, Kevin.
Oh, spilled a bunch of drills. I hate that. I buy magnetic drills.
I was 3 years old in 78.
Yep. Someone's got to be 3 in some time, you know. So you were born when Joe graduated from high school.
Oh, wow. Rebecca? My sister wife graduated high school the year I did.
Yeah, she's born in December.
Yeah.
Same year as you.
I'm older by 3 months. Well, I didn't know that, so I knew it was somewhere close. I thought you were closer to Tim. Tim is 8 months
I'm
younger.
5 months younger than her. 6 months probably.
I know you're 8 months younger than me, or 9 months or something.
You're September, she's December, I'm May. The world ended. Let's get rolling.
Yeah, the 80s and 70s, they kind of blended together for me. So
yes, Sarah, you're a young, hot girl. You betcha, man. You weren't born yet. Yeah. Taking the world by storm, stowing it one stitch at a time.
Yeah. Oh, that's going to be beautiful, Barbara. Oh, my gosh. It's stunning. I love this. And Stacy, this is a great idea for a tray. Gorgeous. We'll have to do 2 at the same time because I know people will want one. There'll be somebody that will want one too as well. Because it's a Kettner.
I can feel a piece of confetti, or not confetti, glitter along there.
Married in 74.
What's that?
She was married in 74.
Yeah. Cindy's leading the pack.
I feel old. I always feel old too, so. I was married.
Cindy's the leader of the pack.
We were married in 83.
Were you like 4 years old when you got married, Cindy? I mean, come on now. Was that legal then?
Look at Barbara. She wants one. Okay, we'll make 2. What kind of trays do we do? We do the like trinket type trays. We can do those. And then we can also do, we do this tray that's like 10 by 7 by 1 inch, and it has a lip on it. It's great if you do Legos to work your Legos. It's great for kitting up where you put your drills, because if they fall out, they fall on the tray, not on the floor. So it's kind of nice.
Just watch a Crafting and Crime Daily puzzle, or not puzzle building, Lego building block building video, and you'll see her wild pink one.
Mm-hmm.
That's feeling pretty good.
Crafting with Mary has the other pink one, like we made for Cindy.
Crafting Mary in tonight?
I mean, not Cindy, Rebecca.
Oh.
Yeah, we'll watch you, Kevin.
Hey, Sarah, I have a really good advice for you. Pick up your feet. Don't fall. Falling sucks. That's scary.
Did she fall?
Yeah, she was out on her walk and she fell.
I
got some road rash on her knees. I'm like, yeah, it sucks.
I was leaving a doctor appointment like 2 years ago, and I was walking out, and I had like those beach Birkenstocks that are made of plastic that are like wearing my water shoes, because I had an ingrown toenail done, so I had to wear the a little wider.
Had to wear some open toes.
Yeah, so I'm walking away, and then I got my sling bag on. I got paperwork in one hand, my drink in another hand, and there was something on the floor, and my left foot stuck, and my right foot kept going, and I tried to catch myself. I was tripping, and all of a sudden I'm on the floor. I'm like, what the heck am I doing down here? And of course, the little receptionist of another clinic in that building and it's kind of like a row of clinics, like a mini hospital. And she says, "Are you okay?" And of course, me and my sarcastic New York, "No, I'm on the floor." So she goes, "Well, let's get you up. Let's look and see if you're all
See,
right."
I would have said, "Oh, I thought you were picnicking."
Yeah, you would. And so I go, "I don't think I'm doing well." She goes, "Do you need an ambulance?" I go, "Well, look at my leg. Look at
Well,
my
I mean,
knee."
you're in a hospital. Why would you need an ambulance when you're in a hospital? I don't get that.
It's one of those. It's
I know.
the one you dropped me off at.
I know.
There's
just
no
funny,
emergency
though.
room, but it's up the next building over. So they said, "No, we can't take you there because what if it's something more serious? We need to take you to the main hospital." So yeah, my knee was messed up and ribs for quite a while. So
Long story short, don't fall.
yeah, I wear sneakers when I go in that clinic now. I'm paranoid every time I go in there. Okay, sneakers.
Saddle them up.
So yeah, it's just like, what am I doing on the floor? That's something kids do when they trip. Yeah. And I tripped going out of a Walmart neighborhood market, the little rug they put down when it's raining, and somebody's cart flipped it over and I didn't see it and my sandal got stuck. I kept on walking because I didn't see it, and I broke my sandal and my toes bent. And I didn't know if they were sprained or broken. My doctor said, "There's nothing you can do, just wrap them." I didn't know what that meant. So I did nothing. And that's how I had my foot surgery. Those of you that have been here a while remember that. So that's how that happened. Took 5 years to get it fixed, but
I got my foot operated on in 1978.
yeah, we know. It's like not there. Some toes.
Yeah, they call it an amputation.
Yeah.
It's a hard word to say.
How long did you? I think after it happened, you went into shock and you like walked like 2
I ran
miles.
down the street.
Yeah.
Didn't want to look at it.
Well, he was wanting to go to the pool, and the boys couldn't go to the pool unless the lawn was mowed, and Tim's brother wouldn't get out of bed, and Tim wanted to go to the pool. So he's like, "Heck with it, I'll do it." And he had Converses on, and there was dew on the grass.
What's them Converses I had? What do they call those? Joe Kennedys or
Chucks.
Chucks? There you go. Have my Chucks on.
So basically, his foot slipped on the dewy grass and went under the lawnmower. On his left foot?
I feel a piece of glitter.
Is it left foot?
It is my left foot.
Look
oh,
at
there's
that.
a piece of glitter right there.
Sunning. Yeah, it hurt. But then when we were dating, he says, "Do you want to see my toes?" I'm like, "Why?" "Well, I'm missing some of my toes." I'm like, And so
Look at April. Every time I step in the hospital, first band they slap on my wrist is fall risk. Even before they put her ID band. Why? Do you fall a lot? Do they know you? Yeah.
yes, sir.
Kevin's got a picture of the Chucks. Mine were green, though, I think.
A trinket tray.
Been selling
Gosh.
Chucks for a long
Let me
time.
go look at my computer. It's easier. I don't know how to maneuver his very
There
well.
you go.
Let's see.
I heard.
I
saw.
put those up there.
Yeah.
I guess we didn't put that up there. I'll put one up, Stacy, and then I'll message you when it's
Nice.
there. But tray one is there.
200 bricks? Brickheads or whatever?
Yeah, you get to pick like
Nice.
up to 4 colors and
That's a
glitter
bunch.
if you want. I usually do clear and mix the glitter in there, and then
Stacy I is looking for a trinket tray on the
it's
website.
not there. I have to pull it up.
Oh, Carrie hit it.
So I'll have to leave for a moment so I can go on my phone. It's easier to
There it is.
do a listing on my phone for me anyway.
There you go, Barbara.
I'll be back.
Still got a little bit of junk on there from cleaning it off, but that'll be gone. We'll buff it all up. And then, of course, I left these a little flat on the ends because I'm going to be drilling these and putting screw-in bushings in there so she can screw in the tips. Yeah, I think this is a DPP pen, I believe, and she did a great job mixing this. I don't know if she does it or mom and dad do it or whatever, but man, it's just beautiful. They did a good job. Hey, bring me that that pen I made, would you? The one I finished, the blank. So we had our Leap Live. Stacy and Stacy were there, and we made this pen, and Carrie trying to make it kind of folly, you know, with orange and green and stuff in it with some clear dragon spit. If I did it again, I would go bigger on the dragon spit to get more separation, but the temperature mix or temperature, whatever you want to call it, was perfect, and it really separated well. What's that, babe? All right, there's Barbara's. But this is, and what's funny is I haven't turned the pen yet. I just made the blank round and then turned it and then finished the blank. So the blank is finished like a diamond painting pen.
Like a grayish green.
You're welcome, Barbara.
I won't put the screw-ins on outline.
But I got to show you this under the leopard scope. Put me over to the leopard scope, baby. There you go.
Look at that. It's like murky. Looks like a pumpkin.
So yeah, it looks like a pumpkin stem because there's green in there, real subtle green with that sort of dark army kind of thing you'd see on a pumpkin stem. Ooh, that's a ghost right there. Look at that ghost.
Look at it. It's got eyes. Got an eyeball.
It's a ghost right in your pen. So this one had really good separation. Dang, man, it's so shiny on there. Let me get this refocused
The
here.
glitter that's in there is orange and dragon spit. So and when I looked at the dragon spit, it looked very fall. The orange and the green in the dragon spit. A couple of you have a dragon spit in your. I think Cindy, we put that in her dragon pen, and it looks so cool, just clear, and it changes color depending on how you angle
But
it.
look at that separation of the colors. My goodness, I'm getting good at that. Really waited a long time to get rid of my white stuff on there.
Yeah, we do have Christmas.
Anyway, that's the blank for the Leap. That's the kind of thing you do. They pick the colors and the ideas, and we try to mix it up and see what we can come up with. And that one came out really cool. You can have that back. We'll turn that later. Let's see who's next. Stays here. Okay. Yanette. Yanette is next, and she has two. Yeah, okay. So now these are 6 inches long, but one of these blanks is not 6 inches long.
Which is the lace?
Oh, it's almost 6 inches long.
Which is the lace?
The 16 megapixel thing. Okay, so this shorter one here is an E pen, but it's not 6 inches long. It's 5 1/4. So this is the one, right? Purple, teal, orange. Because this is teal orange glitter. Okay.
Yeah, because I thought I didn't want to cut out the dolphins.
Oh, this is the dolphin one.
I don't
Nice.
know if we want to do it as an E-pen.
Well, that's what she wants. Doesn't matter what we
That's
want.
what I wrote. She's fine with whatever I think looks good. So I would do the E-pen in here because this is clear all the way through.
It's not clear. It's opaque.
Well, whatever. You don't want to see the line, the hole.
That is true. You should get your directions better, huh? That way this boy knows what he's
You need to
doing.
get hire better help.
I need to hire better help. Okay, so how long are we going to make this one?
As is. Just leave it as is.
That long? I can't get a drill bit through that.
All right, we'll make 5 1/4 then. That's
Yeah,
all gonna
it's
have to be.
it's too long for that.
They
The drill bit's only 6 inches long, so it's got to be shorter than that.
sometimes I put on there.
5 1/4.
Yes. Sometimes I put on there.
Be right back.
the length.
She has to get a mic.
Sometimes I might put in the listing blank length is 6 inches, and it can be confusing. You think you have to put in 6. That's just the length. If you want it shorter, you just put that in the notes and you select that and you don't put 6 in. So some people don't know. So we just do, the average, which is 5 1/4, unless you say, I definitely want it long. That's as long as the blank. Some people put like whatever I say it is, just cut it the size that it's supposed to be. But sometimes that doesn't work. And for an E-pen, she can't do that.
Well, about the longest, unless I buy a longer drill bit, about the longest an E-pen can be is 5 1/4 inches, because I only have a 6-inch drill bit, and part of that drill bit is inside the chuck.
Most people get like a 4-inch, a 3-inch, or a 5-inch length pen. I did one for 5 1/4. It's not too bad, but you don't want a 6-inch E-pen too long. I thought I had that trinket tray listing on there at one time. I think I took it down. I might have it marked.
There's the drill bit. Looks like a giant hypodermic needle. And speaking of chucks, we got to get the chuck and put it on there and hold that blank in place. Here, let me show you what this thing looks like, what the business end of this thing looks like. So this is a chuck. And as you turn this thing here, the jaws go in and out to hold things nice and evenly. All right. So we'll put that on there. What I have to do is aim it right for the middle of that blank. Get it right there in the middle, tighten it down. And that is right in the middle. Okay, so then we just bring it up. We'll start the lathe on very slow speed. You don't want to do this real fast. Bring it forward, touch the blank, start drilling. Let me turn the blower on. We have to go in and out a lot because the shavings or the drillings, I guess you'd call it, get jammed into the end and get compressed, and it will literally stop the blank. All right. Apparently, you missed drills last night. Don't even know the color. What's the drill? What drills did you miss? How many people left between now and my blanks? I've not let myself ask. I don't know. I have to ask Carrie to look through the pile there and see where you're at. Let's see. Apparently, I missed drills last night. Oh, missed doing your thing there. Oh yeah. Yep. Joe's got that 4-inch. She loves that. You mix them up. Oh no. Yeah, that's. I hear Carrie when she does that. I hear her exclaim violently at herself, and then starts picking them off. I'm like, oh no. What'd you do? Oh, I did like 35 of these drills in the wrong color. I'm like, oh my goodness. Okay, let me get rid of the chuck here with the drill bit in it. Then we put this is called a live end because it spins in the middle. It's live. And then we put the dead, there's live center. Then we put after we blow that hole out, we'll put the dead center in this end. There we go. Nothing magic there, just parts of the deal. Okay. Let me put some bushings in these bad boys here. We'll probably do April's pens and she'll never come back. She goes, I'm just here for the pens. Like that girl in The Princess Bride. I'm just here for the food. Melanie, whatever her name is, one of the daughters there. That's funny. Just here for the food. And we're right at about 8 weeks, 8 or 9 weeks. So we're making gain. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Ooh, 13 down. 13 customers away. So within a couple of weeks, April, yours will turn for sure. All right, let me get this sped up here. Blower on. Gonna make this baby. Hey, Yannette, these are yours. Yes, ma'am. Got here just the right time. Let me slow that down a little bit there, down to about 2,000. Let me look at the instructions. So the E-Pen baseball bat, 0.56. The E-Pen, of course, is not going to get a screw in thin. Could, but the orange teal glitter, which is the other one, will get the screw in pen. So baseball bat, put a little stinger on there, 0.56. All right, here we go. Well, the first question, Yannette, do you want the orange to be the finger grip or do you want the teal to be the finger grip? What do you want to look at the most? I can turn it either way. One of them's going to have a stinger, a bee stinger on one end, and the other one will have a baseball bat. So I'll wait a second here. Yeah, looks like April, looks like about 12 or 13 orders. I'm just kidding about you leaving. I'm just joking. Oh, so do you like teal or orange more? Either one will work perfectly. This is going to be very glittery, tiny glitter. This has a little bit larger glitter in it. Either one will be gorgeous. Just depends on which one you want to hold all the time. You know, personally, I'd pick teal. So let's flip it around so I don't get confused. We will help you pick teal. How's that? Hopefully you like that. Because I like green myself. And you've got a dolphin blank coming up, and I have got the perfect turn for that one. Oh my goodness, the last one we did, was it last weekend or the weekend before? Oh my goodness, did that thing come out literally perfect. I could not have planned that one better. It was just wonderful. Now let's see how thin we're getting here. 0.59. Okay, we're getting there. All right, that should be pretty good there. 0.56 on the money. Here we go. Let's get a little dome end on it here. All right, there's the baseball bat. Beautiful. All right, let's smooth this up a little bit going along here. All right, let's get a bee stinger going here. This is where your E-Pen will hook up to the back end here. All right, let's see what we can do in here. And I am excited to do them for you, Yannette. I love when people's pens come up in the order and it's like, oh, yeah, we're getting there. Okay, I'm going to put that one right there. We're going to do our newest turn. It's called what do we call this one, Joe? The tie interceptor. Tie interceptor. I'm going to mark where that was there. And this is a 5-inch pen, so we really have a lot of room to play in this area here. Let's see, that thing is 7/8 to the end. Just got to remember, April, I'm half a jokester 90% of the time. Now you figure that percentage out. Half a jokester 90% of the time. 2 percentages thrown in there. Here we go. Almost looks like a clarinet or something, doesn't it? Weird. Like a clarinet. Let's see. What do we got going there? If any of y'all like to happen to corgi puppies, I definitely recommend the Cute Puppies from DAC. Ah, very nice. This canvas is turning out so stunning. Cool. Nice. I got one of these puppy heads done today, and it's just wow. Puppy said it looked realistic. That's cool. I love the dolphin blank. Oh, yeah, that one is so cool. That one blew me away last time. Claws and Paws. What a great name. It could be a wintertime too, Easter, Christmas kind of thing. Claus, Clause, and Pause, Pause. Get your claws on and pause for the season. Look at me. I'm a poet. Don't know it. My feet show it. They're long fellas. Does Carrie still have the multi-placers for the pen? I don't know. I have to ask her. Just shoot her a message in the leopards at leopardlw.com. And she will answer. I think she may. Feels good. All I can feel is glitter now. Yeah, that glitter, or that dolphin blank the other night, not last weekend, might have been the weekend before, really blew me away because I didn't realize there were dolphins in it. And the word dolphins has always meant a lot to me since I was about 19 years old, maybe 20. Because in the Navy, when you qualify in submarines, the insignia, which is called the submarine warfare insignia that they put on your chest, sort of like airline pilots or whatever, is called your dolphins. So I've heard of dolphins for a long time, and they're not really dolphins. Actually, they're dolphin fish. Which I think is mahi-mahi, if I forget back. Yeah. So the dolphin, like flipper, that's actually a porpoise. Even though we all call it a dolphin. Technically speaking. Not yet. It's coming up next. Yeah, this is the E-Pen. It's got the Tie Interceptor on it. Carrie's new favorite. $25 watching and 7 billion likes. Heck yeah. All right, we're getting pretty smooth here. There we go. I don't know why I'm sniffling today. Been inside most of the day, working my day job. Thumbs up. Here's some more. Very nice and smooth. All right, there's the first one. That would be your E pen. Interesting is this orange glitter right here is very clear. So you can almost see through the pen if it weren't for the little bit of orange glitter that's in there. And this is actually quite see-through as well. Seems like all the glitter is sort of right in this end here. That's pretty cool. Good swirly here on the mica powder in that teal. Beautimous. Just beautimous. All right. All right, let's make this puppy round. Blower on. Blank is tight. Working in multiple whips. Panda Valley right now. Nice. Black lavender cat from that. Rainbow Little Monkey for Oz and Og, and Headphone Frenchie for Claws and Paws. Man, that's a lot of activity. This dolphin blank is a Jacob Jansen blank. By the way, he's got a drop this morning in the group. Leopard Leatherworks Facebook group. Bill Durr dropped last night. All right, here we go. Thank you, Yanette. So there's the dolphins. So cool now that I know they're there. Okay, let me slow that down a little bit. Let me find right in the middle. Luckily, I got super lucky last time. I want to get right in the middle of those dolphins. I can see them from both sides. That tells, ouch, bang my head into the camera. I got to make sure it's all squared away. Trying to see what that does. I think I screwed it all up. Banged my head into it. Oh yeah, that's all out of focus here. I'm going to look at that from a distance. Take a second here. Turn the blower off for a second. See if I can't get that all squared away here. Can't see it that far away. I have to walk back and forth. That's not quite in focus.
Your attention and think, oh, we got to frequent the locals, especially the mom and pops. But I did hear where some of them franchises are getting a little bit.
Hey, Care Bear.
About how they reach people. Like, for instance, Bath and Body Works.
That's almost in focus. I think I'm going the right direction. I got to walk 10 feet away because I don't have my long glasses on.
Campus bookstores
Let's see.
grab and go. A lot of their stuff.
Nope, that's the wrong way. They're coming this way. That looks not too bad.
But there's a lot of things that flimsy shoppers who are into their brand will enjoy having easy access to. So there's a textbook, there's a candle, there's a textbook, here's some lip gloss. You know what I'm saying? So the whole point of business now that's standalone.
I think I'm just back about there. All right, I think that might be, yeah, that's a pretty good focus on the blank. All right, didn't screw it up too bad. Dang. Gotta watch my fat head here banging into the cameras and stuff. Anyway, let's get busy here, right? Trying to get my head in there to look at it real nice, but that is the middle. And that's what we need. Let's see. Not cutting the middle yet anyway. I'm doing everything else, but blower back on. Here we go. So you can get outside. YouTube is your friend. Yeah, a couple of more weeks and the heat should be receding a little bit, you know, Larry. Let's see, what are we doing here anyway? We're doing baseball bat 0.56. This one's going to get one screw in. We're getting pretty close to 0.56 right there. 0.56 on the money. Man, I need to play the lottery. My guessing game is good today. Point 0.56. Love it. What's that, Kev? Nope. No, I was calling for mom so she could sort of watch the screen, but I just took my glasses off. I did need your help, but don't need your help now. So we're good to go. The coolest thing are these curly cues. So light and fluffy, just blow away. Okay, here we go. Let's get serious about these dolphins here. This turn is the flying tire. If you want to know why it's called the flying tire, look up Ohio State Highway Patrol and look at the logo on the side of their cars. It's a tire in the middle with a couple of wings coming out. And when we invented it, it was for our very first 24-hour live, our gala, as Miss Whistledown calls it. And we called it the Ted Hargis Memorial. And it was sort of dedicated to Ted Hargis. And Marsha Hargis, who is an avid diamond painter, had just lost her husband. So we thought the wings were appropriate as he gained his wings and went to heaven. So that just came to mind. I grew up in West Virginia, but used to see the Ohio State Highway Patrolman all the time, right across the Ohio River. He was not a cop that I was aware of. It just came up with the turn, that's all. All right, here we go. Hey, Joe, welcome back. Yes, 3 lanes in front of you. Love seeing flying tires. It's no fun when they cross over that. Well, you know, we're all got to go. Nobody gets out alive, that's for sure. Hopefully you can live the kind of life you want to live and be kind and spread goodness and gain your wings. I feel, having made it to Earth and going through all that we have to go through down there, I think most people gain their wings, and so to speak. I don't think we actually get wings, but you know, it's a nice symbolism. The camera is kind of skipping. I'm looking at that. Yeah, I don't know what causes that. Could be the internet feed. Dang them Cox cable people. Yeah, I'm noticing that too. I'm watching it every 3 or 4 seconds. Larry, we all got a lot to do, brother. We all got a lot to do. Does the voice stop too, or just the video? Just video. It could be that StreamYard again. I'll have to go look at that. Sooner or done with this one, maybe we'll just reboot the StreamYard and come back. You guys don't have to do anything. It'll still be here. Yeah, I'm watching it now. I don't see the skipping now. Everybody thought it was them. Nope, usually me. YouTube does a good job serving it up. Oh, yeah, I just see another stop there. Weird. Yeah, let me, I'm going to stop here for a second. Let me reboot the browser. Got nothing to do with the camera. Oh, you know what? I got it large screen. Maybe that's it. I had a large screen so I could see it from a distance. Let's see if that fixes it. It might have just been a video processing issue. Let's see if that stops. That might have been 100% me. Don't leave your screen on big full screen or your in StreamYard. Very nice, Larry. Very nice. Probably going to scroll some up, aren't you, Larry? Great colors in here. Teal, purple, orange, or yellow. I'm not sure what that is while it's spinning. Might be orange. Yeah, I think it's still skipping. Still, it's just let me reboot the browser here. I'll be right back. I'm not really going anywhere. Let's get rid of that browser, and that browser, and this browser. All right, let's see if that does a little better. And I will make sure I'm on the right mic. Audio, yep, DJI Mic Mini. Good. Let's see if that helps a little bit. Just restarted the browser and re-entered the studio, so we'll see what happens there. Yeah, did you hear where you were, April? I guess I kind of did I say 12 or 13 down? And there's usually one or two or three in each of those. So, maybe 25, 30 blanks. So you might get it next weekend or the weekend after for sure. Because I'm live tonight, we'll get a couple of customers done. Then tomorrow night's live, we'll get a couple of customers done. And during the day, I get the big orders done, the 8 or the 9s and ink pens and all that fun stuff. I wish I could come out here at 6 in the morning and just play all day. It'd be so fun. Let me know if it stops anything. Yeah, that'll be cool, Larry. Yeah, that's because you're a good guy. And they appreciate it too, I'm sure. You have to throw pictures in the Discord for us or Messenger or something. It's still doing it. What the heck? I just saw that one. Yeah, it's still doing it. Dang you thing. What if the laptop's getting hot? I have to squirt out the laptop. It shouldn't be getting... Yeah, it's a little dusty. Not too bad, though. It's not too hot. Let me check my Wi-Fi nest here. Yep, definitely connected to the bear cave. Connected and secure. Let me run a speed test on here. I could run an Ethernet cable out here, but then we got an Ethernet cable going for 65 feet through the house. Yeah, we're doing pretty good on the speed test. I don't know what it is. I have to clean out my laptop when we're done. Yeah, I guess the only reason I'm really interested in the Trump-Putin thing is I was over in Poland a couple of years ago when the war was raging on, and there were a lot of Ukrainian refugees in Poland. It was one of the countries that would take a bunch of them. And there were a lot of people there very sympathetic towards the Ukrainians in Poland. So I guess I sort of felt akin to them, because nobody wants their homeland to be destroyed. That would suck. So hopefully they can solve this stuff and get back to just farming, making some money and having families and all that kind of stuff. making memories of good stuff. I mean, we are only 4 kilometers from Russia, the United States, up there in Alaska. There's a couple of islands out there in the middle, just 4 kilometers apart. So we really are neighbors. We need to help our neighbor behave so they can have fun too. Oh, heck yeah, we did it again. Look at this. So on this side, you get a little bit of sparkly because there's a layer of glitter in there. But on the other side, let's turn around so they can be jumping. You can see the tails on either side of that right there. Dang, that thing keeps jumping. I might run that Ethernet cable out here just for the lives. We'll put up with walking on top of it. This, I'm telling you, Jacob, if you're watching this in the replay or whatever, I love this dolphin mold. I would really love to see those dolphins like neon yellow or something like that bounced against this turquoise, teal, pink, purple, and orange and that clear glitter. So cool. I really, really like this mold. He could really do some wild things. But then again, you get tired of doing dolphins, right? Everybody wants to do something. Yeah, this is, great colors too. In that, you guys probably are seeing that a little bit bluer than normal. Yeah, it looks like grape jelly. That's what that purple is. It looks like grape jelly, light grape jelly. Dang, I love that. A lot. Now, one of the things I'll show you on here, Yannette, is this baseball bat. I usually do a little larger one and a little smaller one. And this one here should not get in the way of your fingernails, which I made one for Carrie one time. I had a really big plate on the bottom, and I had to thin it down because it kept banging into her nails. So this one here is a little thicker. This one's a little bit thinner, and you have to decide whether you like a smaller plate or a little bit larger plate. And the cool thing is it gives you a little bit of different muscle grip on either end, so your muscles don't get too tired as you flip this thing around and do some stuff. But there it is, flying tire dolphins. Every time I see dolphins, it may get a flying tire. And then we'll have to try other stuff, because I bet you this will be bonkers in vases, right? Could you imagine that in vases? Oh, that's awesome, Linda. No, I'm headed there tomorrow. Oh, make it to Walmart. Gotcha. Gosh, I really love those. I'd like to see this big high contrast between the dolphins and the rest of the ink, the rest of the tint. That would look pretty cool. Okay, let me get the bushings out of these here. Now, this one's going to get drilled, so I'll have to finish that in the morning. We'll keep going right now so we can do more pens. But I'll drill that up in the morning and get the bushing in there for the threaded tips. And these are the Diamond Art Club twist on threaded pick thingies, or diamond painting tips, rather than the twist and pick. By the way, we're going to try a twist and pick because I have purchased a tap that will allow me to make that. Okay, let's get to the next one here. Next one happens to be Miss Kate, and she's got 3 of them here. So we'll get at least one done tonight. And then let me show you something else I'm working on. I got 3 designs, really. So I picked up these things here, and I'll show it to you on the screen here. Let me get rid of this so we don't get them all gunked up. But this is a cork bottom, and it is a pour spout. So you unscrew it, and this goes into a bottle, and you pour vinegar or oil or something out through here. And then on this end here, this is where your design blank goes. And I've done some up. And of course, this is a little bit different. I got to drill a 1-inch hole. So when we're done, this will fit in there. And this will be a kind of, we'll turn it really cool to accentuate some of the ins and outs and the topography of this particular type of blank. And this gets epoxied into there. A little bit different than normal. That'll be epoxy. So you'd unscrew this, take the cap off, and then pour your vinegar or oil or whatever stuff you want to do. And of course, there's your pour area, and that's your air feed, so it doesn't go blip, 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 blip. That way it flows nice and smooth. So there's one particular type there. Then I have a very similar thing in blue. So that'll be cool like that. And then I have another one, and this was a multi-pour that we just poured a bunch of different blanks, and I just kept pouring them into the mold. So that'll go on there as well. And that'll be pretty nifty looking when we turn that up. We could have done it this way too. That'd have been pretty neat as well. But you can do any kind of blank on here, a little 1.5 by 1.5 blank, and away you go. So I got about 10 of these little things here, just little oil, vinegar, some kind of pour spout thing. Anyway, and I got lots of the blue and red and that other little multicolored one I showed. I just thought you'd enjoy that. And then I got some crochet hook kits. Those are pretty cool. Let's see. What one do we want to do? Ooh, let's do this one. This is sexy. Ooh, I like this one. They had me at all the colors, right? Teal rainbow scales. Let's see. This is going to be 5 1/4. I think it is 5 1/4 already. Yep, sure is on the money. Let me put some holes in it for the bushings. And the reason I bought those is Carrie and I were out farting around one night, just having a little date night. And there's a new place in Oklahoma City called, I think it's called The Oak or the Oak Center. It's down by Penn Square, new development, apartments, multi-use. They've even got one of those big fancy restoration hardwares now, just called RH. Big old fancy store with a bunch of stuff in it. And there was a store there that literally sold vinegar. And I bought some blackberry something balsamic vinegar and I got 3 different little vinegars, and they are oils. Oils, yeah, they're balsamic. No, they're vinegar. Yeah, they're vinegars. Anyway, this place was just filled with all kind of vinegar. It was just incredible. Hello, Crafting with Shay. How are you? Hope you're doing well, Shay. Joe, you're funny. Yeah, I didn't show them to get you one, Joe, but we can work out on whatever you want. Let's see. April says, I hope your store has this desk so you can get one. I think you'll like it. But, oh, you guys must be talking about desks and stuff. Yeah. Yeah, Linda's got a dolphin on the way. Joe's going to Walmart tomorrow night. Saw the notice. Check it out. Don't go to Walmart anymore. I do delivery. Yeah, Rachel. I've literally not been in a Walmart for a long time. Yeah, Barbara, that pen is cool. The dolphin pen. Jacob Jansen's got them. Let's see. I don't either. Yeah, because hubby works there. Yep, April's husband is hanging out at Walmart, having some good fun in retirement. Tim sent you a picture of our Christmas tree since 2007. Must be a good tree, Larry. I'm telling you. Let's see. Shay's in there. Hey, Shay. Hey, Shay. Hi, Shay. Yanette says, hello, Shay. Crafting with Shay. Joe, big purple heart. Cindy says, hi, Shay. Teresa Raymer says, hi, Shay. And then Shay's just liking back at you. Okay, let's make this puppy round here. Okay, it's not really a puppy. We're not making puppies round. Not for real. Tighten that up a little bit. All right, I would call that pretty round. It is a 3D printed one, so we get those little plastic critters on there. Oh yeah, gonna love this one. Look at this, scales. Oh, this reminds me of Shay, right? The mermaids. I know she doesn't do the mermaid thing anymore, but every time I think of Shay, I think of mermaids or mermen. All right, let's see. What are we doing on this one here? We are doing baseball bat 0.54. Different turns for this and her other one. We're not doing her other ones yet. We're doing this one now. So 5 1/4 baseball bat 0.54. Very skinny grip. We're going to go down there. All right, here we go. Let's slow this down a little bit. That's a little too high. Let me lower this down a little bit. But anyway, Carrie will tell you the vinegars we got. But man, this place was just loaded. And you could try the vinegars and taste them. And I thought, you know, I think there's some kind of Penn State doodad that allows you to pour vinegar or liquids out of a bottle and then still cap it off. And they do. So I bought a bunch of them. I'm almost feeling good enough that if I could break into those because we're sort of getting caught up. Not completely caught up. Ask April. We're not completely caught up, are we, April? All right, I don't think we're right down to 0.54 yet, but we're getting close. 0.55. Very close. All right, now. Hey, Shay, check this out. I make rings now. I made Carrie and I new wedding bands. We actually did it on a live one night. It was fun. All right, let's go to the other end now. Awesome. Awesome, April. I just got 500 ring blanks in from Jacob Jansen. So we'll look at some of those. Unless you want the ones just like Carrie's and I's, then I'll order those off of Turner's Warehouse and get those in. We haven't made earrings or nose rings yet, but we're close. Now let's measure here. 0.60, got a little bit to go here. I'm going to get out my Mega Sharp here because the plastic is heating up and getting all fuzzed up. All right, let's take a measurement here. We should be getting close. No, we're still at 0.60. What a scaredy cat I am. Get in there, Tim. Take some off. 3 more molecules and we'll be there. All right, we're probably closer now. Yep, that's on the money right there. Right there. Good. All right, let's see what we got down here. Looking good. So we lost a little piece right there. That happens in 3D printed ones. We'll just fill that in with some goodness. Then we're going to get to the middle here. And it's artist choice. And this has to be a pretty smooth one because of all the 3D printing. Let's find out where our middle is first. Five and a quarter. Here's our middle right there. All right, we're essentially going to have a couple. We have a dig, a dig, a dig. 3 digs, and it'll give us 2 balls. That'll look pretty cool. All right. The White Lotus. I'm on episode 2. What I can tell so far is they're doing a lot of slow character development. It could be because they have so many characters that they have to slowly build them. All right, let's see how we're doing there for any missing 3D pieces. Nope, we're looking pretty good. All right. Now we'll trim. That feels good. Let's look at it now. Looking pretty good. Missing a little tiny chunk right there and right there. I might be able to bring those humps down a little bit and get rid of that. Let's try that. All right, so I got 1, 2, 3 fills on the 3D. Everything else is sticking in there pretty good. So we'll do a couple of things here while we're here. So we'll blow that out with air. I'm going to turn the blower off. I'm going to get out Carrie's toothbrush here. I'm going to brush any dirt on here out. We will, because the dirt will look terrible underneath the glue. So you want to get all the dirt specks out. This is the only thing I don't like about 3D printed. If you get very tiny pieces, they tend to not want to stick too well when they get a lot of vibration and friction, but that's okay. We know how to deal with them. And then what I'm going to do on top of that, and I'll show you why, I'm going to clean this out with an X-Acto knife, and I'll show you on the leopard scope why I would do something like that. Hey, Trudy, good to see you. Let's see, let me switch to the leopard scope. So you'll notice on the edge of that little piece that fell out there, I'm going to fill that in with some glue, but that edge is a little feathery. And we don't want that feathery edge because it gives an uneven glue surface and it sort of shows up white in the final design. So I'm going to take an X-Acto knife and I'm going to clean up the edge of that so that's a super sharp edge. And then I'll show it to you. Strong magnet grabbed onto my mic. Okay, so the one I cleaned out was this one right here. It's this one here. And this one here now has a much sharper edge. When you look at it, this kind of thing, you won't see the over of the edge. And that's what gets melted. I got to clean this one out down here too. You can see that little frilly edge there. We'll just have to fill that in. All right. Now we'll put it back. I'll change the camera back. Good night, Barbara. Have a good night. Looks like I need to focus that just a hair more. I'm going to make that big again. Has it been stopping much or is it pretty smooth now? Let's see. Did I bang my head there or something? Let's see, which one focuses? Oh, it's near and far. Oh, that must be it here. Okay, that's way out. That might be pretty nice and focused. That's pretty good right there. Okay. Then we're going to break out our super glue. We'll squeeze it hard. Okay, here we go. We bury it right in the bottom. And we fill it a little proud. That way, as we sand it, it will just meet it right down at the bottom. Okay, and one down over here. And we flow it in from the bottom so it gets to all the sides. And this is just part of doing 3D blanks. Can't do much about it. And of course, you never find the little tiny pieces that fall out. All right, here we go. Now we're going to put some stabilizer on there. You can tell how gorgeous this blank's going to be when we finish it. Look at that. Whoo! It is going to be gorgeous. There we go. Now it's got a little shell on it, and we'll leave it overnight, and it will fully harden to the middle. But it probably won't do that for an hour or two. That would give me the confidence that I could finish it up. Anyway, we're going to leave that right there and just leave it sit there. There's no problem leaving it sit there. Still stopping off and on. Yeah, I'm not sure what that is. I guess it's just the internet tonight or something. Not sure. Let's see. You're deleting emails and listening. That's good. All right, everybody. That is the time for this evening. Been a fast 2 hours with you guys. Always so much fun. And we'll see you guys tomorrow night. Watch for the premieres tomorrow. Got a lot of stuff to do during the day. Got some trays to make. Apparently now Stacy I wants a couple more trays, so that'll be fun. Got Denise's trays to make. And I got got a couple for Stacy I actually. That's pretty cool. You guys have a good evening. Always fun to spend time with you. And just be kind, be wonderful, be fabulous. Have a good night. We'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.